Yeah, and the next speaker is Hailian Xie, and Hailian actually has the link with Sweden. Actually, she got her master and doctor degree in the electrical systems from the KTH in 2004 and 2009. And after that, she joined ABB Cooperative Research Center in China, and her research experience covered the fields of fixed and renewable power, HVDC microgrids, active distribution networks, energy storage, EV charging, and she has had several technology management positions since 2014, including Department Manager of Power and Control in ABB Cooperative Research China, Research Center Manager of Hitachi ABB Power Grids in China, and currently she is the head of Smart Grids, digital and power consulting in Hitachi ABB Power Grids in China. So let's welcome Hailian giving us the speech, focus on women development in enterprise. Okay, welcome.
Okay, thank you, Professor Liu, for your introduction. And thanks to Women in Applied Energy for giving me the opportunity to share my experience regarding women development in enterprise. I work for Hitachi ABB Power Grids. It's a multinational enterprise with 36,000 employees in 90 countries, and the headquarters is in Switzerland. And in my view, the success of women's career development relies not only on the effort from individuals, but also relies on the support from the company. And in the following, I will elaborate from these two aspects, company and the individual. First, I think the company needs to create an environment that encourages and facilitates women development. So without such an environment, it will become very difficult for women to succeed in the company. Actually, women's success benefits not only the individuals, but also the company. There are studies showing that ethnically diverse companies will outperform by 35%, where gender diverse companies will outperform by 15%. So we can see clearly that diversity and inclusion can bring commercial benefits. So in the following, I will share what kind of environment my company is creating for us. So in Hitachi ABB Power Grids, so diversity and inclusion as a whole is a part of our company culture. Although I should say we are already doing quite well among companies of our kind, I mean, manufacturing, engineering, technology, I mean, with a lot of engineers. So we are still setting higher goals for continuous improvement. We have a vision called Diversity 360, meaning diversity is integrated in everyday working practices in every aspects. So we believe, in a diverse and inclusive culture, we can prepare the employees to reach their highest potential. And then as a result, we can create an environment for the long-term business success. So our vision and Diversity 360 vision is supported by 4 key work streams, and one of them is female acceleration. So in this work stream, we are setting ambitious gender diversity targets. So the target is to increase the overall female diversity from 19% to 25% by 2025, then across all the experience levels, meaning from leadership positions to middle managers, then to early career hires. So in order to realize these goals, we are running a robust and very comprehensive program called Female Talent Development Program. And this program focuses on strengthening the diversity and inclusion in different stages of talent management, saying from recruitment to talent pipeline planning, and then to structural integration. And in the recruitment stage, so our goal is to increase the diversity of our recruitment, and so that we have at least 25% female, as I said, across all levels of experience, and 40% of the early career hires should be female. And then for hiring of all key positions, we require that a minimum of 1 female should be in the interview pool. That's in the recruitment stage. And in the pipeline planning, so our strategy is to identify the high potential talent and the talent bench strengthens. So through we have some mentorship programs then to develop the potential leaders to build up a succession pool, and so that we can strengthen our pipeline planning. And the target is to have a minimum 1 female successor for all the key positions, and to have 25% of female managers. And in the third aspect is in the structural integration, then our goal is to embed the diversity 360 mindset into our core value system. So we will incorporate diversity and inclusion into all the practices and all the policies. For example, in the employee career life cycle, in equal payment, and the second career opportunity after employee coming back from a break, and also including the flexible working scheme and so on. So those I just described are the what kind of environment we are having in our company. So I feel really lucky to work in such a company, and I'm really proud of this culture. And in the company, in our company, there are different career development options for employees to choose. For example, you may choose to follow a technical path or a managerial path. And each path is clear to the employee, so you know once you decide to follow this path, you know what you should do to reach your final goal. And of course, you are free to change from one path to another as long as you see it's suitable. And so I started my work in our company as a researcher in the research center, as Professor Liu introduced, and that's in 2009, 11 years ago. And our team size was dynamic, around 15 to 20 people. And in the past 11 years, I have seen many female colleagues in our team developing themselves from junior to senior professionals, and now they are in important positions. So I will not list them all, but probably I can give several examples. For example, one of my colleague, female colleague, as I said, is now a general manager in one of our subsidiary companies. Now also some other colleagues as a technology lead of a local business unit, or as a product manager, or as a R&D team manager, and yeah, this kind of positions. I think those examples are indications of a good career development environment that our company is creating for female employees. And I have some other examples as an indication. For example, now I'm working in another unit of the company also with 40% of female colleagues. And also in Hitachi ABB Power Grids China, and the ratio of female manager is also high. So those, I think, are all the indications of a good environment. And as I said from the beginning, what I said just now is about the environment the company is created for us. And the career development, and of course, it also relies on the effort from individuals. And this is quite straightforward. I would just like to share some thoughts about how to develop ourselves as female employees in a company like ours. And I should say these thoughts are not only my own experience, but also based on my observations of other colleagues, and also based on the communications with my female colleagues. First, we need to set up a goal and have a clear understanding of our career path. And then we need to make a development plan. I should say, make the plan together with our managers, since we need the support from our managers. And then a good manager will will always provide whatever support he or she can to develop the team members. And second, then in the whole process of career development, we need to be self-driven, to be fully motivated. And the third point is never give up, even in the most challenging situations. I mean, we will always have challenges in our career and career life. So there are always ways to get out of the difficulties and then get back to the right track again. So never give up. And the fourth point I want to share is that we need to be confident and don't limit our goal. So I'm not talking about setting unrealistic goals, but very often females can reach a height far beyond their original goals. So don't limit our goals. And finally, so as for the very well-known challenge in work-life balance, I don't have so much to say. It really depends on very much on what kind of situation you are facing and what resource you have. Of course, it will be ideal if we can optimize everything and make a great balance. But life is life. Sometimes you have to make a compromise between how much you can sacrifice and how far you can reach. So that's all I would like to share today. So thanks for your attention.
Yeah, Hailian, thanks a lot. And by the way, can I ask, can you join the QA part later?
Yes, I can.
Oh, yeah, that's great. Actually, there's one question for you. If you can join, you can answer later, okay?